As the school year comes to an end, many families are bracing for a new set of challenges. Without the structure of daily routines and access to school meals, summer can be an especially difficult time for households that are already facing food insecurity. But at many local food banks, the support goes far beyond groceries. And joining me now is Gloria Hatcher-Mays from the Rainier Valley Food Bank. She's here to share some of the surprising and essential resources they offer to help families thrive during the summer months. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Well, this is such an important topic. And to start, can you tell us a little bit about Rainier Valley Food Bank and the community that you serve?
Yeah, Rainier Valley Food Bank is located in the Rainier Valley neighborhood of the city near Rainier Beach High School. We serve about a quarter of all folks who visit the food bank network. We serve a high predominance of Asian American folks that travel to us, sometimes from the CID. And we are in the process of reconstructing our facilities so that we can offer even more services to the community.
That's so amazing. And why is summer such a particularly tough time for families? You know, I imagine it's because kids are out of school and they're at home more, right?
Yes, definitely. There's a high incidence of schools in our neighborhood that have students that are on free and reduced lunch. I think the percentage is something like 70% of them. Of the students in our neighborhood are on that program. So you can imagine if they're not in school, it's harder for them to access food. And so their parents are struggling to make sure that they have enough foodstuffs in the home and they can visit a food bank to make sure that their groceries last long enough, stretch far enough to cover that gap during the summer months.
It makes sense. And today you brought some items that, people might be surprised, you offer more than just food. And so you're going to walk us through some of these additional resources.
Yes.
Starting with transportation.
Yes, we offer two types of cards, Orca cards, that can be used for transportation. One is specifically geared toward people who are looking for work. We offer assistance with resume preparation, cover letter preparation, and also interviews. So getting to the actual interview is really important. This card is provided in partnership with the City of Seattle. We also offer an Orca Lift card. If you qualify for any other social service program, you qualify for Orca Lift, and we offer that in partnership with Catholic Community Services.
Amazing. I want to get to number 2, overdose prevention tools. What is this?
Yes, we have Narcan that we give out to the community. We don't put any restrictions on who can access this product. We just want it to be available because there is a high rate of overdoses happening in the nation and also in our community. If we can have this on site when somebody is in stress or in danger of expiring, we can save their lives. So it's really important. Another thing that happens is that drugs are being laced with fentanyl. Mm-hmm. So being able to test for that to find out if there is any fentanyl in a product before you ingest it is critically important. And so we also offer fentanyl test strips.
Great. And I know families and partners and everyone can get that. It's not just someone dealing with addiction. Moving to pet food here.
Yes. We want to make sure that the whole household is fed, including our furry pets. So we offer both dog food and cat food, both dry and wet food. And we're also having a pet clinic coming up in July. And all services will be free of charge. So please mark your calendars for July 29th and visit the food bank if you are in need of that type of service.
Oh, that's so amazing. We love our furry friends. And Hygiene Kit. So what's all in here? What does this entail?
We try to account for anything that you might need to care for yourself. A lot of the folks that visit the food bank are unsheltered, and so we have things to clean with, things to take care of your cycle if you're menstruating. We also offer washcloths oftentimes and soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, and if we have it available, we also offer dental floss. This is a great thing because community members who want to help out the food bank can come and help us pack these hygiene bags, and we get all these bags donated. All we have to do is fill them with the product.
Gosh, that's amazing. And last here you have ID assistance. So replacing a lost ID can sometimes be a major barrier. So talk to me about this.
Yes, there is a cost to replace your identification, but it's also a requirement if you want to be employed, if you want to apply for any of these other services, you have to have identification. So we provide a voucher system so that we pay for any cost involved, and we make the form incredibly easy to complete. We fill out everything. All you have to do is put your name on it and sign, and you're good to go. So we're really excited about that. There's over 24 different types of identification programs, and we support them all.
Amazing. And you have a helpline too with emergency financial assistance for rent and utilities.
Yes, we just launched that. We had a full year in 2024. We had about 186 applicants. We were able to fund 60 of them. The need is great, though. They requested up to $236,000 in assistance, and we were only able to offer $20,000. So this is a really important program, very important in the south end of the city, where the highest incidence of poverty resides. So.
Wow. Gloria, thank you so much for being here today and sharing all of this important information. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thanks so much for having me.